Donnie, you mentioned your time in the military kind of getting you into weightlifting. I've heard this story about you doing all this tons and tons and tons of squatting when you were there. Can you kind of elaborate on that for people and tell them how that time helped develop your base as a weightlifter?
Yeah, well, I mean, when you're stationed overseas, you got a lot of downtime, and this particular tour, I was over in Kuwait for about 7 months, and there was a lovely gym, Camp Doha was the name of the base, and talk about a state-of-the-art gym, the military has a state-of-the-art gyms, and you would find me in the weight room, in the Smith rack, just doing squats. I always love that exercise. I mean, not initially. There's always that push-through phase with a squat. That's nauseous, but for some reason I love getting in that squat rack and finding out how much weight that I could lift for single, for 5, for 10, for 20. And there was a period when I was doing 50 squats in the morning, 50 squats in the afternoon, 50 squats in the evening. Why, I really couldn't tell you. On top of some other more traditional movements. And after I got out, I think all that squatting initially prepared me to do even better at weightlifting than I had expected. Because the squat, the back squat, is that one lift that every other lift kind of branches off of. And what it does, it gives you 3 essential positions that transfer over very well for squatting, if you're squatting low to the ground. And it teaches you to keep your back straight. It teaches you to keep the bar over your heels, so that the bar doesn't get out of position and you lose balance. And it teaches you, if you're training it the way I train it, to get your hips lower than your knees and learn to feel that stretch reflex. Because if you learn to feel that stretch reflex earlier on, you'll be able to find it easier when you are doing your cleans and your snatches. So.
I just don't know where it comes from. That's why I took out the pad and paper. It's a constant flow of information, and to this day.
I'm on Google.
To this day, I don't know. It just keeps coming. So that's why I always have a pen and pad around Donnie.
Yeah.